Hey everyone, Melissa here. I've been asked recently, how do I get the woman in my life to come and shoot at the range with me? Tip number one, make sure when she goes to the range, she has really good hearing protection. Double up if possible, put in the plugs, and then get her the muffs to ensure that it is keeping out the sound, very loud sounds, especially if you're at an indoor range, or if you're shooting next to someone with a really loud gun in an outdoor range. Also try the electronic muffs. They allow you to have a conversation while still keeping the loud sounds out. Tip number two, get some fun targets to shoot at. Instead of just shooting at boring paper targets, get some sort of reactive targets. Targets that immediately let you know if you are hitting the target, give you immediate feedback. Even find some paint splatter targets, balloons, even tannerite. We allow tannerite here at Dragonman Shooting Range. So just make it fun. It can really make all the difference to just have some fun targets to shoot at and get that immediate feedback. Tip number three, give her a firearm she can handle. I know that you may want her to try the firearm that you enjoy shooting or the higher caliber rifle that you enjoy shooting, but it's not going to be the one for her. To start off with, if she's very new to shooting, get her a 22, get her a maybe larger framed handgun that will really kind of mitigate the recoil a lot more than some of these subcompacts. And then also, I have found that women really enjoy shooting pistol caliber carbines. Get her a 9mm rifle or 40, 45, and that will be a lot more fun for her than something larger in caliber that has a lot of recoil and leaves her shoulder hurting at the end of the day. Number four, get to the range before you take her out and sight in your optic so that it is already ready to go. I guarantee you that she is not going to have a good time while she's waiting next to you, bored out of her mind, waiting for you to sight in your rifle, optic, or your scope, and being there for an hour waiting for you to get it on target to allow her to shoot it. Number five, bring a speed loader. If you have an Aplula, a bench loader, or any kind of speed loader that helps her load the cartridges a lot more quicker, doesn't hurt her hands over time, and just kind of builds up confidence, letting her know that she can do a lot of things on her own and load up some of these magazines that have a really tight spring in there will really make the experience a lot more enjoyable. Number six, make sure you bring snacks and appropriate things for the weather. There's nothing worse than having a female out there hungry and cold. I know that I get hungry after a couple of hours on the range. If you're at an outdoor range in the winter, you definitely want to bring something like hand warmers. So make sure that you pack appropriately, bring hats, bring gloves, and bring snacks so you can be out there longer and enjoy shooting for a longer period of time. Number seven, provide positive feedback. I know that you may not be the best instructor for her, and I'll get to that in a second, but there's nothing worse than just having someone over your shoulder critiquing everything wrong that you may be doing or that they wouldn't do similarly. So just give her some positive tips and feedback and let her know that she's doing something right to just build up her confidence and make her have a more enjoyable experience so she'll actually want to come back and shoot with you again. Finally, number eight. If she is having some difficulty or finding it challenging to just get on target and feeling really frustrated, enroll her in a female-only class at your local range. I teach female-only classes here at Dragonman's, or if you're at a state, just find any sort of women's-only class that she's going to feel really comfortable in with other women who might be experiencing the same frustrations, and someone who will make a good fit with her, an instructor that will allow her to build up confidence and teach her a lot of things that maybe you couldn't really teach at the range with her. All right, guys, well, those are my 8 tips for you to get the woman in your life to the shooting range. Maybe you're already doing a couple of those. Maybe there's some new ones that you want to try out, but I hope that that helps. And now you guys can get to the range and start having some more fun and enjoy a new hobby together. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.